Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be shooting an inexpensive film, like kind of a stock film that you could just buy in any store. It's Fuji C200, and we've never really shot with this film before. We tend to kind of try to avoid the stock Fuji films because they tend to be kind of green, but we decided to give it a try because we've shot other inexpensive films like Kodak Max and things like that before, so we are giving this a shot in this video.
So we'll kind of go through just kind of what we thought of it, and I ended up buying a lot of this film actually. So we saw some good results on Instagram and other places of this film, and so we figured we'd give it a shot and just see kind of how it went. So yeah, this was our first time really getting into C200. I shot some expired when I first started shooting film, and it came out very, very green. So that's part of the reason why I just never was interested. But obviously fresh film is going to be way different. Yeah, we tried that out today, and we'll be back in a bit to talk about the results and kind of give you our opinion on what we thought of it. But for now, enjoy the video. back. Basically, we're gonna give our thoughts on the film. I enjoyed the film. It was pretty nice. I'll be shooting it in the future. But overall, it wasn't too green. It wasn't too anything. It was kind of...
It was pretty muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty muted.
And then got some nice pinks in there.
We took a couple photos of some spring flowers and stuff, and as you can see in the pictures that we showed you, the pinks really tend to pop, which is something that we've noticed in shooting other Fuji films, especially like Fuji Pro 400H, which is now discontinued. But the pinks tend to really pop. It's not a warm tone film, like Kodak is more on the yellow-red scale, but for some reason, even though Fuji is cool toned with more greens and blues, there tends to be certain colors that pop really nicely. So like in these pictures, the pinks popped really nicely, and like some of the yellow flowers also popped pretty nicely out of like the rest of the muted color scale. So I think that it looked pretty good. We also enjoyed the fact that it didn't come out very green, which could have partly been because we shot it in like a really sunny setting, so there wasn't much shadow for the green color cast to appear in. Overall, the film is just really nice and bright. A very pleasant film. I think it's great, and I'll be shooting more of it for sure. Yeah, it looks really clean, and it came out nicer than we expected. So I think that it would be a good film choice if you want to get something cheap. Do you remember how much you paid for that? Probably... I bought like a 3-pack. 3-pack was like 20 something, 24 or 5. So probably like $6 to $8 a roll. Yeah, $6 to $8 a roll, which is fairly cheap compared to other films that more professional films, and this still gave really great colors. So it would be a good option if you find this in your local drugstore, or you just want something cheap to throw in your 35mm camera, then this would be a good choice because the colors came out nicer than some of the other Fuji stock films that we've tried. And we might do some other videos on those if we want to try out some more inexpensive films to show you guys. Well, like always, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.